Hello, welcome to Bob's Vape Reviews, here in beautiful Manila, Philippines. All items in this review were bought by me for doing the said review. First off, I'd like to give a shout out to all my new subscribers. I'd like to give a shout out to RJ, JC, Terry Thomas from Down South Vapors. I'd like to give a shout out to all my new subscribers. Thank you very much. Thanks for the support. I really, truly appreciate it. And today we're going to do a review on JaphTech Executive mods. Now, if you guys recall, if you've been watching my channel, you'll know that I did a review on this one here, which was their dual 18650 mod. It's a series and parallel. Comes with a kit. Okay, today, a little bit different. A new release by them. Well, let's first go over the box. This is the box you will receive it in. Nothing on the bottom, nothing on the sides, nothing on the back. Just the front. You have their logo. Very nice case. Open it up. You have a brass. Over here, we have a stainless steel. First, let's go over. You get a little piece of paper, which is your COA, and also your instructions. Let me fix this so everybody could see it. There we go. Your instructions and COA to convert it from parallel to series, so don't lose this. There's a couple videos online about doing this. I'll hold it still for a second so you can take a screenshot. Get a little closer. There we go. Okay, don't lose this. This is good. I'm not going to get into the conversion here because the video will be too long and people will start tuning out. But you do receive your kit, which is all solid copper contacts. Nice, very nice. We're going to go over today the stainless one. I'm a big stainless fan. Put this away. And here we have the mod itself. Let's go over it. Okay, we have engraving on the top with a serial number 003. Beautiful stainless, highly polished. We have a spring-loaded ultem firing button. Very nice, nice stiff spring. Very nice. We have battery ventilation in the body of the mod itself. Nice little hand grip here for your hand. Feels good in the hand. It's not too big, not too small. At the bottom, we have beautiful, highly polished stainless steel. We have the finger twist battery caps, and looks like we have a brass rod for the ground. Very nice. We have Executive engraved down the side. Once again, it feels really good in the hand. Now, ultem is a highly resistant chemical resistant material made by GE originally in the 1980s. Very nice. It kind of grew on me. It is a relative of Peak Insulator. It is a relative of the Pink. So, it looks nice. Nice, highly polished ultem. Really nice, boy. Ultem grew on me. At first, I wasn't a big fan of ultem. But then, once I started using it and I did a little bit of research on it, I've grown to love it. My SOB is ultem. I have an MCM that's ultem. I have a few other mods that are also ultem. Okay, so let's put this away and take some weights and measurements. Okay, here's the scale. This is without batteries. Uh-oh, time for new batteries for the scale. And without batteries, she comes in at 138.66. 138.66 grams. Okay. Take some measurements. The top 25 mil. So the biggest you're going to get on here is a 25 millimeter Addy. Width-wise, she comes in at about 52 millimeters. And height, she's coming in at 90 millimeters tall. Let me get a better read on that. There we go. 89.86. Who knows how accurate these are, okay, you guys? But you get the point. Feeling good. Let's see here. Let's start taking it apart. Now, I know you guys have heard me a million times say this. Please use the right tool for the right job. Don't use a butter knife. Don't be using a coin. Don't be using any other foreign material in here. These screws are steel, so you have a little bit of giveaway here. But this brass one right here, the bit of the screwdriver is made out of steel. You'll screw up this bit. Most mods have brass screws. You'll mess them up because brass is softer than steel. So what I like to do when I take things apart is I like to use my thumb as a guide. I put the screwdriver in like this, and then I use my thumb to make sure that it doesn't slip too far off the head of the screw, and then I could back the screw out or tighten it. Same with this screw here. I use my thumb as a guide. Okay, just a nice machining. They're coming out buttery smooth. Same with this one here, which is the brass one. This one you really want to take your time with and not go crazy with. There's your brass rod. That's your grounding rod. The machine screws here are nice. The machining is nice. I guess I should have taken the battery caps out first. Battery cap threading is really buttery smooth, nice. I've had no issues with machine work in the Philippines. It's amazing how well they machine their products here. And they don't have a million machine shops like we do in America. Here is the stainless bottom plate, machined well. Highly polished, the threads are nice and clean. No issues. Okay. Battery caps are nice. There's ventilation on the battery caps. Machining is nice. Not bad at all. Okay, we'll put them to the side. The firing button unscrews simply like this. I'm not going to take her apart. It is an ultem with solid copper contact. It's spring loaded. It just comes you just unscrew it right here like this. See, I'm already doing it, but I'm not going to take it all apart. I don't want to make this video an hour long. Okay, the top looks like we just have 2 screws. So let's go ahead and take them apart using my thumb as a guide so it doesn't slip off. Nice, not bad at all. The machine work is really nice. You're gonna have to do maintenance now and again on your mechanical mods. This is a fully mechanical mod, so juice, dust, dirt gets in there. You're definitely gonna want to do maintenance on them, on her. Well, comes apart like that. Let's take a look at the body. The body looks good. Looks nice and clean. No residues, no nothing. Now these screws here, I would have liked to seen the brass collars here for threading. They have it drilled out so that the screws tighten right into the ultem. I'm not a big fan of that. I'd like to see brass collars inside there so there's no issues with threads in the long term. But very well, very nice. If you take your time taking her apart and putting her back together, you should have no issues. Solid copper contact here. Beautiful. They're using ultem for the contacts, which are also solid copper. Solid copper adjustable 510 screw there. Those are my fingerprints on there. Please forgive me. I just did that. Machine work is very nice. It's very clean. No issues with the machine work. No issues with how it came out. Very nice. Putting back together. Take your time, you guys. Please take your time. Of course, your 510 is going to go this way because you want your 510 right there. This contact here goes in like this. This is a little bit tricky, but you can do it. Just take your time. It falls into place like so. Okay? And your top plate goes in like that. Falls right into place. Now these screws, be very careful. Take your time. Go in and start them with your fingers at first. Do not use the screwdriver yet. Just take your time. And as you can see, I'm having a little bit of an issue because I'm trying to do this on camera right now. But they go in Start with your fingers. Do not use a screwdriver. Just take your time. Okay, once you feel the threaded catch, twist them down a little bit, and that's it. Use your thumb as a guide and tighten them down. Very simple like this. See, slipped off. I'm trying to go fast. That's why I'm having issue. But if you take your time, you should have no issue at all. Go back to the other one. Tighten them down. Just like so. Come on, baby. Just like so. Snug it down. You're not tightening down a lug nut on a car tire, so don't go crazy on it. The firing button just threads in really easily like this. Boom. There you go. Back together. Bottom plate. Make sure you have the shiny part out. Okay, the polished side out like so. It snaps, goes right into place like so. Your rod drops in. Now, a lot of you guys asking me, Bob, where can I get my contacts silver plated? It takes too long. I have to send them away. No, you don't, guys. I came up with a real easy solution to that problem. If you go to any of your local jewelry shops that do repairs, now these are jewelry shops that do in-house repairs, ask them if they electroplate. They will electroplate, take a couple minutes, very super cheap to do it. They'll silver plate it or rhodium plate it. I personally use a shop called Gold Made on Libertad here in Pasay, but you could go to any local jewelry shop and ask if that do repair and ask for electroplating service. So you don't have to be sending your mods out anywhere. You don't have to be stressing out. The silver plating of the copper contacts is very helpful to stop tarnishing and help with the conductivity of the electricity in the mod. Now, these screws, like I said, I wish they had the brass collars, because it'd be a lot easier to screw them in than what that I'm going through right now. Just take your time. Start them by your fingers, not with a screwdriver. And as you can see, I got one that's being a little bugger. But just take your time, and you'll feel the threads catch, and then it'll go right into place. I'm trying to hurry things, so why I'm having issue. Just like that. They do go right in with no problem. But that's another reason why I love the brass collars inside the body of the mod. Now this mod does come in other materials. You can get it in ultem. Of course ultem, duh. You can get it in Delrin. You can get it in slab wood, and also have a resin. And couple other styles of wood also is available for this mod. Goes back together quick and easy. I would have liked to seen Allen heads, torque bits, Phillips, anything other than screws. I'm not a big fan of screws. The mod itself is very sexy looking. It is sharp. I do like her. Alright, let's try firing her up, okay? Oh, getting back to maintenance. I know you guys are sick of hearing this. Brass brush. Pick one of these up at the 99 peso store, Ace Hardware, Home Depot, Harbor Freight in America. These comes in handy for cleaning these battery threads, which you're going to want to do. You get dirt in here, you get juice in here, you get dried up anything in here. It will cause problems with the mod firing. The mod will get hot. A lot of times people have issues with mod getting hot. It's because battery contacts are not clean, negative. So there you go. I just cleaned them. They didn't need it, but you get the picture, the idea. Brass brush, very important. Brass is soft. You get a stainless steel brush, you're going to scratch things up. That's why we go with brass. All right? Bob, what are you going to use for an Addy? I'm going to use my Mose 2.5. Bob, you're always using the Mose 2.5. There's newer Addies out there. Yes, I know. But doing reviews, I like to use the same Addy on all my mods that I review. Reason being, I have consistency in the flavor and the firing of the atomizer. I also use the same build, which is A1 Kenthal round wire, plain and simple, dual coil, ohms out at 0.25, 0.24. This is what I prefer. And then I could judge every mod because I have the same build in her every time. I'm going to screw her on. Threading's nice. Really nice. That's how she looks. I'm using VTC batteries. Make sure you have good new batteries with good wraps. Don't play around with the batteries, please. It's your safety and welfare. Now, what I like to do, I could use my tweezers to tighten it up like that. It is big enough for your fingers, but if you do have fat fingers like I do, it is a little bit of an issue. Battery caps are alright. Machining as well. There we go. Tighten that up. Fires immediately. No issues. Bob, what are you using for juice? Honey butter. Now, YouTube has lightened up on the juices, so I can show that. It's a local juice here in the Philippines. It's pretty damn good. I'm very happy with it. So, let's go ahead and put a little bit of juice on here, because I think it's dry. Like so. Nice. Hit the button. Bam. She fires immediately. No issues. Nice. This thing will chuck some clouds in parallel. I tell you what. You'll be very happy with this. With the solid copper contacts. Very nice. Very well built. Nice. Price-wise. Let's get into price. Let me take a vape. Price-wise, what are we looking at? Well, ultem's going to cost you. It's not a cheap material. It's an expensive material. Not as expensive as PEAK, but it is a very expensive material to machine and to buy. You buy blocks of it. Ultem one's going to cost you anywhere from $2 to $2.25 US. A Delrin one going to cost you about $1.50 to $1.60 US. And of course, if you go with resin or if you go with slab wood or any of the other kind of woods, you're looking at a little bit in between the two prices there. What do I give it for a score? I give her a 7.5. 8. 7.5 to 8. What do I not like about it? I don't like the screw situation. No brass collar in there to help the screws tighten down. I would have liked to seen the copper contacts silver plated. It would have gave it a little bit more of a bang. The overall construction is very good. The machining is good, well done. The looks of it, it's a very sexy looking mod. It is nice. I don't think there's anybody out there that would not find this a beautiful looking mod. It really is. Fires immediately, no delay, no nothing. Yes. 2 thumbs up for JaphTech. Very nice, guys. Another complete nice mod you guys have constructed here. Very happy. Remember my tip about the silver plating? Any local jewelry shop that offers in-house repairs. You want in-house. You don't want them sending out your mod. And remember, you guys, these guys do not work on mods. So please, take your mod apart before you go to the jewelry shop and put all the little parts in a bag. Take a picture with your phone and then give them the parts, okay? Don't expect them to take it apart. Don't expect them to put it back together. And if things get lost or misplaced, that's on you. I gave you my recommendation and advice. You could take it. Whether or not you want to go by it, it's up to you. But play it safe. Take them out apart yourself. Bring them the copper parts that you want done, because that's how their job is. They're in the jewelry. They're not into mod making. I sent a person with a vicious ant mod to the jewelry shop to have some of the parts silver plated. They took it apart. They lost a spring. There was a whole bunch of hoo-ha. And I want everyone to avoid that situation, okay? I don't want nobody losing their mod or losing a part for their mod and not being able to use it after my said advice. So, you guys, I hope you appreciate this video. I hope you found it informative, and I hope you like it. Please like and subscribe and share it if possible, please, you guys. I get up to 1,000 subscribers, I will start appearing in the videos, okay, you guys? There's a little incentive to share it with your friends. So, once again, this is Bob's Vape Reviews. Thank you, guys. Be safe always. Take care, and we'll see ya. See ya.